Hello, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Juanita Janeco. I am a third-year pharmacy student, and today's video I'm going to be talking about what is in my portfolio pharmacy school edition. If you know someone that is applying to pharmacy school right now and they still don't know how to figure out how to build up their portfolio, I recommend you to share this video so they can learn a little bit more of what I had in my portfolio. It could be very beneficial for them. I didn't have no one to help me when I was building my portfolio, so I do consider it is very beneficial, this video, for a lot of students. And hopefully you enjoy this video. Like and subscribe to my channel, and let's start with the video. So before I start talking about what's inside my portfolio, I'm gonna talk about the type of binders that I recommend for you to buy. I do recommend a binder that is solid color, plain, black or white, not with textures or with designs, because that can be seen as unprofessional, and you are already in a professional career in a professional school, and I do believe that that is one of the first things that you should be considering when you're gonna get a binder. So the binder that I got for my portfolio, it's this black leather binder. I got it at Office Max for less than 20 bucks. If you don't have the money, you can still buy a normal binder that are way cheaper than this ones. But the thing is, get a solid color, black or white. Maybe another tone, maybe a light green, light blue, but let's go with the solid colors, no designs. As you can see, it's pretty big, my portfolio. I did a lot of things on my undergraduate, so I tried to put everything in here and defend myself in that interview. It was amazing. I really had a lot of fun in my interview. I got called for my interview on January 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So I was one of the first students at my school to be called for an interview. And thankfully I had this portfolio done way back before, so I had everything covered during this time. So yeah, so let's start talking of what I had inside my portfolio. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys what's inside my portfolio. So the front page, we can see the logo of the university. I wanted to put it in as the front page. I wrote portfolio in the front of the logo, and I put the name of the university and my information. So the second thing I have in my portfolio is an index, and I wrote the topics of each section: PCAT score, official transcripts, unofficial fall grades, curriculum vitae, achievements, and the two associations that I was most active, and lastly, community service. I did pass a few sections because I thought it was kind of personal. And here, as you can see, it's my CV. It only had 2 pages, and instead of putting them like in both in 2 pages, I put them in only 1. Here, for every topic, I tried to put a topic in 1 page, and I tried to put as much certificate as possible of activities that I worked at or participated at. So the first certificate that I'm going to talk about is a research that I did at my local university with IMEP. This is a certificate that I participated at a pharmacy. I was working at a health fair for 10 hours, around 10 hours with a pharmacist. In this section, I tried to put as much pictures as possible, because I did research at Brown University at summer 2017. Here are my friends that I experienced a lot of things with, my mentor, the professional pictures that the summer recruiters took of us. This is a symposium that I participated at Connecticut, where I presented my research for the summer at Brown University, but it was at Hartford, Connecticut. Also, I had the opportunity to show a poster of my research at the Brown University Summer Research Symposium. And a tip is that if you do have a poster, I recommend for you to print it out, put it next to the day that you presented your poster, because it looks really pretty, as you can see. I really enjoyed doing this. This was back when I came from the Brown University research. Here I presented a few times to different students about my research and how you can apply it to the Leadership Alliance. The following pages are the evidence of the honor rolls that I was at the university. Certificates, pictures. BioTalents is a program that I participated from the University of Puerto Rico at Maya West. It was a 5-day program. I had a lot of experiences and I made great friends. So you can see pictures, certificates. This was an experience that I had at a clinic laboratory at Aguadilla. I spent around 120 hours working with them. I didn't have a certificate for this, but as you can see, I put pictures so that it's important to have a sort of evidence. More certificates. As you can see, I have a lot of certificates, and what I did for this section is I put 3 of my certificates, I scanned them, and I put it in one paper to reduce the volume of my portfolio because I thought it was big enough already. And yeah. So the next section I'm gonna be showing you guys is the first organization that I'm most proud of being at because I was the founder of it, the Future Pharmacists Association at UPR Aguadilla, University of Puerto Rico in Aguadilla. Here, as you can see, I posted pictures of the first initiation that was done at 2017. I'm very proud. There were around 81 students that were inducted to this organization, to my organization. Here is the certificate of the induction. I have a lot of certificates, as I mentioned, as this association were a lot around the island. So we had different conversatories that we had the opportunity to participate at. And as for every activity that I had, I wanted to put as much pictures as possible and their certificates. So you can see, this was another conversatory. And another thing that I did was that I put the program. If you have the program, I really recommend for you guys to also put it in your portfolios, the certificate, as much evidence as you can give and provide. It's the best. It's the best way to show the interviewers, that you did participate from these activities. This was different persons that we invited for the association to talk about, different people, recruiters from the university, School of Pharmacy. I also went to the open house of the College of Pharmacy, so I did have pictures, so I also tried to put them in the portfolio. So that is a way of showing that you really wanted to be at the university that you want to study at. I went to a convention of pharmacists that is also done yearly, and I put as much pictures as possible. They didn't give certificate in this one, so I did that. More certificates. And another thing you can do is, if you have the picture, have the certificate, and you have the title and the date of the activity, you can also put it in one single page. Might as well reduce the volume of your portfolio, and it looks way, way better and prettier than having it all in around 3 pages. I have more activities. And that's it for this section. The other organization that I participated a lot was from Triveta, the National Biological Honor Society, Chapter Zeta Lambda. This is the evidence of the induction ceremony that we had in November 15, 2018. I had the program with me and I highlighted my name. So to highlight so the people that were interviewing me to know that I was inducted from Triveta. This is a convention, a national convention that was done in Bethel University in St. Paul, Minnesota. And we had so much fun. We met so much people. And one of the things that I was surprised was that I was in front of the news. Here I am. So that's something that not much people can say. I also participated from journal clubs. That is something very important now in pharmacy school. We do a lot of journal clubs. Another convention, but this one was district. It was not national. More certificates, and that is for Triveta. And the last section and most important one for me is the community service. I do consider that this is one of the most important sections from the portfolio because actually you're going to be doing a lot of community service. You're going to do a lot of health fairs as a pharmacy student and as a pharmacist once you graduate. And it is very important that you show that you do have experience working with patients and peoples and animals. As you can see, I did participated from animal shelters. This was in San Francisco de Asís in Cabo Rojo. I went a couple of times. I did take pictures with different groups, different days with the animals. They were so pretty. This was another animal shelter in San Sebastián called San Sebastián Mártir. This was a cleanup of a beach at Aguadilla. We had a lot of fun here. And another tip that I learned from a professor was when you are in a group photo and if you want the person that is watching your portfolio to know that you are in that picture, is always to put arrows inside of the picture so that they can know that you were participating. So I did those type of arrows in a couple of pictures. This was an activity that different organizations from the local university did to recollect articles for Bermuda that was hit by a hurricane in 2017. A lot of you know, we did had the Hurricane Maria passing by Puerto Rico in September 2017. And after we came back from the hurricane and came back to normal life, we did an activity at the town of Aguada where we had recollected food, we made food and other articles of first necessity, and we gave them to the people from that town. As you can see again, the arrow and the certificate. This was a activity that we did participated at a nursing home at Aguada with elderly, with the patients, with the people living there. It's always important to cover their faces, and that is me, and the certificate scanned. This was a blood drive that it was doing with Triveta. This is an activity made with the Childhood Cancer Association. That is another association that the university has. And yearly they do activities for kids that have cancer. Different organizations works together to do different activities to make their day a little better and happier. This is another activity, as you can see, with animals. Another nursing home. I really enjoyed working at this nursing home because we played board games, dominoes with them. This student was taking the blood pressure of the patient, so we learn a little bit before entering pharmacy school, so that's interesting and good, you know, it's an experience. More activities. This is the march for the breast cancer. And lastly, this is one of the first animal shelters that I participated with the FPA. This was in Mayagüez. So that is it for my portfolio. Before I end this video, I want to talk a little bit of some tips that I do recommend for you guys to do when you're building up your portfolio. Is always put the date of the activity, the title of the activity. If you have any picture, put it, certificates, and any programs or other evidence that you have that can build up to that evidence of that activity that you participated at. It's very welcome in your portfolio. Everything is beneficial for you. So that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and it was very beneficial for you guys, or for someone that is close to you that is applying to pharmacy school. And if you know someone, please recommend this video, like and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting every single week videos. And if you have any suggestion of any video that I should be doing to my channel, please, I'm very open to suggestions so I can start building up for different videos that I can be doing to my channel. And if you have any concerns or something, you can always write to me in the comment sections or in my Instagram or my Gmail. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys. Hope you have an excellent day and goodbye.